What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. Oh man, what a series of events, right? Let's head on over, talk to Otto. I want to know what happened with Dion. I want to know how Joshua's doing. Get out there, do a little bit of combat, try out Odin's, not Odin, but Bahamut's abilities. We got some hunts. Are there also side quests? How many hunts do we have unlocked? Ooh, 3. Okay. The 10 of clubs. Okay. Fields of Korava. The Mare Valmechia. And then we have the Magath brothers, 3 big axe boys. Land off the coast of Port Zolde. Quiet Sands Rosaria. And then the last one, Dread Dragon, who set near half the realm alight his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Gregor herself. Some sources claim long forgotten. Which parts of the tale are true and which are myth? Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Woodland Passes Empire. Got it. Got it. And then do we have any side quests as well? It's like I'm not going anywhere. Well, we'll talk here for a time being.
What are you making them skies then?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out Mothercrystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
I love these little lore catch-ups.
These darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mothercrystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magicks as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
I always love these little lore recaps. It's kind of like the state of the realms, if you will.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens,
That would be
that, I
Ultima.
believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Clive.
Got
Anything
some
catch
side
your
quests
eye?
for me? Why we fight flames of war and down the rabbit hole. Okay.
Seen enough?
Well, already 10 minutes in. I think we do some hunts. Let's go do the ones we know of, and then we'll take a whack at the Empire thing. So, Dhalmekia. Just noticed it's Dhalmekia, Rosaria, and Empire. So, Dhalmekia was Fields of Korava, and then Vamara. It's easy to find. Damn, is the closest spot really the Jaw? I don't get Ultima's plan here. Is it just, I'm gonna make it
Fly, Ambrosia.
cloudy and shitty out, and that'll make everybody sad? Like, what is, you know, what exactly is Bro's thought process here? I mean, Ultima is certainly a weirdo. I just, man. I hope he doesn't sour the story that much, because I've had so much fun with this. But honestly, with all the iconic powers and whatnot, like, there had to be
Time to fight.
a larger overarching bad guy. It could have just been Labood and the Empire. That's too it's too simple. At that point, it's not Final Fantasy. It's just, you know, simple. Still got a pretty beefy experience lead on all the stuff, even with the Akashic enemies. 33. I'm still 5 levels above everything that I'm seeing. Maybe the hunt will be a better match for my level.
Don't get surrounded.
Oh, so I took actually I could refund that in combat. Set that one, and I'll finish maxing you out. So yeah, I'm like 50 points away to get that again. Max that. So we've gone ahead and picked up Gigaflare. And then we've picked up Impulse, and we're gonna see how these two work together. I want to see if the damage is actually impressive or what the case is.
Be safe.
Oh, come on. Just let me jump over the damn thing. The 10 of clubs. Oh, the axe, shouldn't you have been the 10 of spades?
Another God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have enough. Show it to your
That's weird.
pockets. Fire and flame! Waters will break! Let's have some fun!
Mega Flare does seem rather lackluster. Oh god.
I needed that.
And one more. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble getting behind Bahamut's abilities.
The deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Like I don't want to give it up, but I don't know, man. It just didn't feel. It's not feeling that good. What do you get? Increase the number of hits. Maybe. I mean, maybe with an upgrade, but an extra 3,200. That's insanely pricey. Oh God, what I do kind of like the blasts. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to reset you. Gouge OP. Going to go put our gouge back on. Flare Breath was just that was fucking Disappointment City. We'll put Impulse on. And with that other 1,000 I have, we can and then I'll sit and wait. I wish Satellite did something. Satellite would deliver follow-up attack with magic. Charge magic, magic burst. Precision shot. Even if Clive is recovering and cannot cast a spell, command the satellites can be used while casting Mega Flare. So I cast Mega Flare and then I go pew 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 pew. I will judge you. Where are we going next? Port Zolda. Oh, map and port. And Quiet Sands. Oh. Right there, that's okay. That's really close. These hunts are simple as hell. Where's our hunt location? It's first place right there on the map. Oh, cool. Works out. There's a couple potions, but nothing bad.
Come on.
Yeah.
I will say the Mega Flare thing, it's interesting how that, you know, that builds up and ultimates into, or not ultimates, but it culminates into just a bunch of damage going down. That is pretty cool. But the stagger knockdown is also very, very strong. Triple bros. Who else gonna hit me? Who else? Who else? Come on. Oh god. I don't really like how it's like my job is to sit and just dodge. That's it. Yeah, it's very, I don't know. It's a play style that doesn't really lend itself that well to how I play it. Pop a heal here. It's kind of nice that I can throw this out, do a gouge, and then right as gouge ends, I can go into that. Like, that is pretty clean. Like, a gouge while that's going around, and then as I do the final hit of gouge, I detonate those. I feel like the lightning is probably higher damage, though.
No more vengeance.
We got uno mas, but first we're gonna go restock on our consumables.
Seems the hideaway.
And it's hard to think like what I would sacrifice.
Still alive, are ya? Take care.
Damn it, I don't need stagger. This is stagger. This is the best damage, but well, maybe it would be good. I'll give that another chance. Since I can do it with magic burst, maybe that would add up.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So fussy.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay, so we know it's Sambreak. That much is clear. And Woodland Passes of the Empire. So that's woody. I think I did a hunt there already. Otherwise, that would be my spot. I remember this. This is too open. It's saying Woodland Passes. We did one here. The Croc. Good or use. Wait, there's a whole area down here I haven't been to. Born Broom. Let's go check that out first. Because I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know how far it goes. We'll just put a mark there. It's like, this makes sense, but I want to say I did a hunt there, and I remember doing the hunt here at the Croc. And then this is meadows. That's not woodsy at all, so I know this area is very woodsy, so let's check the place we haven't. It's either that or it's right out in the open, but I feel like they were saying something about it was like a cavern and barrier that came down or some shit, and I haven't seen anything that looks like that, so Blue Zone is definitely the best bet. Lots of little baby dragons. That's not necessarily a giveaway, but it does make me confident that there's dragons out this way. This is definitely very Woodland Pass. Oh yeah, there's definitely something here. Is a straight road? Obviously there's something here. It doesn't look very cavey, but there's something out here. I don't know if it's our boss, but
Thanks, girl.
Dragon's Dogma, is that you? It's Farg. Man, when it's just a red dragon that looks traditional as hell. Oh, level 50.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Okay. Whoa! Oh!
Get you already.
You know what? I think I made the mistake I made here was I was like, I'm Bahamut Man. I'm Bahamut Man. Look at me dodge. I'm Bahamut. No. It's not what we need. It's not what we need at all. We need Garuda to yank his big ass head down. Same abilities. It's I mean, did it two-shot me? Yes. But I think I can beat it. We don't even need that marker. We know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally got hit twice by sitting there twiddling my thumbs like, I'm gonna dodge it with Bahamut. I don't know, man. I don't think Bahamut's up to my playstyle. It's just the whole, like, sit and dodge and just,
All right.
Ifrit to approach the enemy, Garuda to bring it to you, Titan to shut down its bullshit. I guess I could swap out Titan's timed block. It's incredibly strong, but I don't use Titan's time block that much. I use his counter a ton, but the actual time block, I'm fairly... I just don't work with it a bunch.
Be safe.
What does the Red Dawn do? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, fuck. I'd have to like go back and review the footage, but I feel like it just blew through half my health. You know what? Let's save you. This is over here anyway. I feel like I can do this, but this is one of those things where I'm not on top of it. This thing is huge. This is like it was a Dragon's Dogma level of a dragon fight, and I need something where I am I need to be more comfortable. Because I think the Wings of Light, the Bahamut Rain, has a lot of potential, but I need to be comfortable enough to execute that consistently against that dragon to get that constant damage in. So either way, let's wrap up. Next episode, we'll start with this first one and just go from there.